Well, YouTube, Telfasite here. It's time to do a dream, which I haven't had many in a while. I mean, I've had some, and I've tried doing videos on them, but they weren't. I don't know what it is, but they've been very faded dreams. This one was pretty much there where I can remember it. But unfortunately, there was some before, the dream started getting close to the end, I could say. And I forgot it. But what had happened, pretty much I can say the ending, because I got woken up from the wife. But, like I say, dreams, man, when you got dreams, you got to have to document them every time. There's literally dreams that I've had that brought me to places. And there is one that I have not covered yet, I believe. But I have a picture. I got to go back in my photo gallery. And mind you, the building in the area is freaking identical to where this place is located, but it is not, I believe, in the United States. I do have to go back in my photos, but just the way the building was in this offset of grass, as you look into the picture that I screenshot, but it's, it's an actual building. It is an actual place. And you can see the set of woods in the back and some grass and a hill that goes like down from the building. But it's supposedly, go figure, one of the most evilest place. And I maybe think it's in England, but I could be wrong. But I'm trying to think. But that ain't the first time. One of the most bizarre dreams I had, was I spoke of it before, was my father going down in a basement. And I heard him, well, not him, but I heard someone or something saying, "I don't want him here," and all this crap, right? And then I screamed out my father, saying, "Dad, what's going on down there?" And I ran down there. Something pushed me, and I felt it in the chest. Literally in the chest. And it ain't the first time I've ever had a dream like that. It woke me up, but the door slammed. Poof. And whatever was behind it and didn't want me there pushed me. And I woke up in that basement, mind you, same doors, same flight of stairs. It was at the Gardner Pierce mansion. Just get the chills thinking about it. But this next dream, of course, has to do with howling in the woods. And until I find this place, right? But hey, you never know. And the house I was supposedly in kind of looked like my setup in my Air Mass 52 East Main Street, where it had a dining room. And because it was, it was pretty much, you could say, a townhouse type thing. So when you walk in, there's a foyer with the friggin' staircase into your left. The foyer in the front of you that you can hang up coats, put your shoes, of course, and that's what we did. Then off to your right is a door that leads into like a dining room. No, a living room. It was the living room. And then, of course, you got the hole in the wall to go into the dining room. And then off to your left would be the kitchen. And then you got 1, 2, 3. In the attic was 4 rooms upstairs. And then the bathroom was upstairs, too. But the bottom floor that was on in this dream this morning, Just looked like the setup I just explained when you walked into the house there. Living room, dining room. And as I'm walking in, and there's like a foyer just like mine off to the right. And I'm kind of like I was talking to my friggin' son. One of my sons was in this dream. And he's like, oh, and he's always arguing with me about things, and it was kind of like that type thing. He's like, there's howling in the woods. And I'm like, well, what kind of howling in the woods? And there's this, and then there's this. And then I'm like, well, let's go outside and investigate this. And go figure. I went to go into the foyer, but the foyer, man, this one was black. Just kind of, hey, there's my ugly puss. It kind of, looked dark. And I don't think I want to say that it went to a staircase in like my house. It was like a whole nother room. But yet there was a door that went out that way. When I went outside, there's this huge power lines, and right behind it, of course, a set of woods. So I'm looking at this frickin' gigantic power line, but like I said, and then I'm waiting for howling, I guess, to happen. And it just was clear as day. So for the fact of it, if I ever find this place, it would be a nice, awesome place to, that's right, do your ghost hunting. But just the realistic of this dream and say so, yeah, I gotta find the power line, of course, with the house. Say so that matches up, because when you look to the left of this place, like there was windows that you could look out and you could see the power line, but this is what it just looked like in the dream. And it's like, I don't know why, it's just crazy how dreams bring you to realistic places. And of course, if anybody or knows about something like this, or if that's what I'm waiting for, someone to literally, come out with, oh, I know that place. I tell everybody, man, even if people want to give me their dreams, it's like, you gotta document that stuff. If you can remember it, you need to document it, especially if it's something realistic and brings you to places you never even seen. Just because you're in a dream doesn't mean you're not in this real place. And it doesn't mean also that, right, you couldn't have been there in another life. I strongly believe in the spiritual world and all this stuff. And I tell you, man, this stuff around me lately has been getting just stronger. Especially that house I went to and got all that activity. I'm no joke. And this is what I'm passionate to do in the future, man, is because I'm passionate of this stuff, because, right, this is not fake. And whether or not I'm friggin' investigating a haunted house or where there's ley lines, let alone portholes that I found in one of my videos, ghost hunting. That's right. All these places and what exists and what's beneath us is the question. And I'm telling you, man, I'm close to something. And lately, yes, I have been seeing shadow figures, even, obviously, shadow animals. I mean, call me crazy, I don't care. I know what the hell I am, and I know I've had this since I was a very young age, the age of friggin' 4. My first spirit came in contact with me. So with that being said, and like I say, hey, my aunt, she threw me out a friggin' Ouija board. We're over here having a good old time, but I'm not expecting what the hell comes out of there with consequences, So it's freaking crazy. She opened up something back then and probably didn't even realize it. But, hey, I don't mind because it's just leading me to bigger, better things. Especially when I go to Native American spots and stuff. But, like I say, if anybody has a dream or want to share it, please do. Comment and give a description, let alone. Because, I really like to know this stuff because, like I said, I found places, literally places that even this one dream I had of going into like a little town, finding these buildings, but the way I drove in and the way the setting was off to the left to me, I found it going, that little village of the dead, I could say. They're all dead people. Come to find out, I found the Rutland prison camp cemetery around the mix of that area. So let it be known. Let it be known. And that video's up too. I went to that, and a name called out Teddy. A spirit called out a name, Teddy. Here it clear as day in one of my videos. But I also laid in a graveyard, in a grave hole that was dug up there. Did some recording. But until this place is found of this morning's dream, I gotta hopefully one day hope it does pop up. Even if it's around here. Until the next video, folks. Till that next dream. Be safe, take care, and always believe. Especially when you're around the afterlife near moi. Yes, I bring the spirits forth. If anybody has any haunted places out there that I can get to literally here and that they know of that I don't, let me know. You never know, I might show up there and start recording. I would like to mention there's a lot of new subscribers and I'm almost shitting my pants. Oh man, this is awesome. I want to thank everyone for joining. Hopefully I can keep all you subscribers because this journey will never end until the day I die. And I got lots of ideas, just trying to get the time to do them is the problem. But till that next video, folks, be safe, take care once again. Also believe. Out.